Hello everyone. Hi guys. I'm just going to give every a couple of minutes if there's anyone that wants to join the session today. Give Facebook a chance to catch up with itself. Okay, we've got a couple of people in. Hi there. Okay, another minute or so just to give people a chance to join and then I'll make a start. If you would like to pop in the comments who you are and where you are taking part in this session today. Are you in your garden? Are you in your living room? Are you in your bedroom? Hi there, Rebecca. Okay, a couple more seconds and I'm going to make a start. Okay. So my video is a little bit jumpy here, so I apologise if that's happening your end, anybody that's watching. I'm not quite sure how to fix it though, so I'm going to go ahead and hopefully it'll stop in a couple of minutes. So for anyone that wasn't a part of last week's session, hello, my name is Eleanor. So I'm a performer and a performing arts tutor, and I'm also a yoga teacher. So some of you that are familiar with tours might have been to some of my yoga classes before, but I'm here today to teach a drama and singing session to your young people. So this is going to be a session aimed at 4 to 8-year-old children, but of course absolutely anyone is welcome to take part, big kids, small kids, whoever's there. Hopefully there's something fun for everybody. So I just want to take a moment now just to thank Sports England for supporting the Active Wellbeing Society and to thank the Active Wellbeing Society for having me. It's really important that we are able to offer a variety of activities at this time for young people and for grown-ups. And I just want to say, I said this last week, obviously drama and singing isn't a sport and it isn't a fitness activity per se, but I do think it's essential to the well-being of our young people. It's a chance for them to be creative, it's a chance for them to play, it's a chance for them to express their emotions in a healthy, safe environment. So I hope that those of you watching agree, and I hope that your young people enjoy it today. So quick bit of health and safety just before we start. Obviously I can't see your children as they participate, so we might be doing a little bit of jumping about, a little bit of movement. Please just keep an eye on them, please just make sure that they've got enough space around them to move. And please be careful, any young people watching today. So if you would like to pop in the comments the name and the age of the young person or the older person that is joining in with the session today, I'll give you a little shout out and say hello. It always takes a couple of minutes for the chat to catch up. So if you've sent something and I haven't seen it, please don't worry, I will see it at some point. There's just a little bit of a delay here. Okay, so I just want to start by talking about what drama is, because not all young people have been lucky enough to have a drama class before. So I just want to talk a little bit about what it is. Really, really simply, drama is just telling stories, okay? It's pretending. So when we're doing drama, we might pretend to be different people, we might pretend to be different characters, and we might pretend to be in different places, okay? So there are quite a lot of things that we need to do before we do any drama. And because we're doing some singing as well in this session, there's something else we need to do too. So we are going to warm up our bodies first. We're going to have a good stretch. We're going to move around, make sure our bodies are nice and awake. we are going to warm up our imaginations. So we're going to do an exercise where we really have to use our imagination, and we also need to warm up our voices, ready to do some beautiful singing. And at the end of the session today, I'm going to teach you all a song with some actions. So we're going to do some drama and singing together, and you should have a little performance that you can show your grown-ups at home. So it's going to be super, super fun. Okay. The first thing we're going to do, it is an exercise that we did last week, so there's lots that's new this week for anybody that was there last week, but there's also some things that I'm repeating, and that's because for the age group that this is aimed at, repetition is really, really important. Okay, this is how we learn by repeating things. So it's called the funky chicken, and to do the funky chicken, we need our math skills, okay? So the skills that we learn in maths at school, because we're going to need to count. So I would like everybody to hold up one hand into the air like this. Everybody pop one hand in the air. And we are going to shake this hand, and we are going to count to 8. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. Now I want you to shake one foot 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, brilliant. Now we're going to half 8. So have a little think in your head, and if you know, maybe you could type in and tell me in the comments what you think half of 8 is. What is half of 8? Okay. Nothing's coming through just at the moment, but if you guessed 4, you are absolutely right. So we're going to put the same hand up into the air, and we're going to count to 4. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, one foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, other foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, absolutely amazing. Okay, next we need to halve 4. So have a little think, what is half of 4? Giving the little ones a chance to just have a think and maybe shout out at home. Okay, anyone that got 2, you are absolutely right. So now we're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to count to 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Amazing, well done. Now, you guessed it, we're going to halve 2, which is 1. We're going to go 1, 1, 1, 1, and then we're going to jump up into the air, and we're going to shout funky chicken like this. Funky chicken! Okay, I'm banging my head on the fan in my conservatory here. Brilliant. Okay, shall we try that all together? I've got a little comment through. 1, brilliant, amazing, well done. Thank you, Claire. Okay, put your hand up in the air, ready. We're going to go 8, 4, 2, 1. Jump up into the air and shout funky chicken. Oh, but I forgot to say, we have to try and do it super duper quickly, okay? So that's the aim of this exercise. Let's have a go. Hand up in the air, ready? Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Funky chicken! Woo! How is that for everybody? It's definitely very warm today, and I'm in my conservatory, so that made me a little bit hot. Let's do this if we're feeling a little bit hot. Okay, brilliant, amazing. Right, so we're going to try that again, but I want to give you a little bit of a choice now. So if there's anyone watching who did last week's session, we sang the song Old MacDonald last week, didn't we? And we talked about lots of different animals that live on the farm, on old MacDonald's farm. We had the sheep, we had the pigs, we had the dog, we had the cow. So I want you to pick your favourite animal, and you can tell me in the comments what your favourite animal is as well, if you want to. You're going to pick your favourite animal, so it might be a funky dog. So you might jump up in the air and shout, funky dog! Or you might shout, funky pig, and do this like we did last week for the piggy. Okay, it's your choice. We're going to make this your own, and we're going to try and do it even faster. Okay, so remember, we have to count all of the numbers. We can't cheat here. Grown-ups, I need you to watch the little ones at home. No cheating, and little ones, watch your grown-ups because sometimes they cheat as well. Okay, let's put our hands up into the air. I'm going to have a funky dog this time. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. Funky dog! Well done. I've just seen a comment come through. Funky horse. Amazing. Did the funky horse go, nay? Amazing. I bet we've got some funky unicorns somewhere as well. Lots of unicorns around at the moment. Okay, amazing. Well done, everybody. Okay, the next one is another exercise that we did last week. So I need everyone to think of their favourite colour. We've got lots of different colours in this room at the moment. I'm wearing green. Yeah, there's yellow behind me. There's cream on the walls. That's a colour we don't talk about very much. Maybe your favourite colour is blue or red or even pink. Have a little think about your favourite colour. Okay, and I want you to imagine that you are stuck in a bubble, okay? So when we blow bubbles outside in the garden, we're stuck in one of those bubbles, okay? And at your feet is a pot of paint, and it is your favourite colour. So mine is going to be purple. And what we're going to do is we are going to paint our bubble our favourite colour, okay? But the rule is you can't move your feet. So get your feet hip distance apart and imagine that they're glued to the floor. Okay, amazing. Now grab your paintbrush, your imaginary paintbrush. We're starting to warm up our imaginations here too. And look down at your pot of paint, okay? And now you're going to dip your paintbrush in the pot of paint. And we're going to paint the bubble. Okay, nice and easy. Paint the bubble around us. But we need to remember the bubble is taller than us. The bubble is on the floor. The bubble is behind us, so we need to paint behind us as well without moving our feet, okay? So we're getting a nice stretch through our bodies now, warming them up, ready to do some drama. Okay. Paint your bubble. I want you to reach up in all directions. You can use both hands. Amazing. Well done. Maybe you get bored of one colour and you switch to another one. So I'm going to add some yellow. Reach up nice and tall and reach down to the floor. Brilliant, amazing. Put your paintbrush down, burst your bubble, pop. Okay, and move those paints out of the way. We're going to move on to our next exercise now. And I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera for this one. So we've warmed up our bodies today. Absolutely amazing. But what else do we need for drama? When we are pretending to be other people, what else do we use? Can anybody tell me? What do we use to pull expressions? It's a big word there, so maybe some of our older ones might know. What do we use to pull expressions? Okay, I'm going to tell you because it's not coming up in the comments if anyone is commenting for a couple of minutes. So we use our faces, okay, to pull facial expressions. So sometimes the characters that we are being in drama have different feelings, and we have to show those feelings on our faces. So, for example, maybe our character is very sad. Maybe we need to pull a sad face. Can you show your grown-ups a sad face at home? Very good. A sad face. Okay. Maybe our character's really happy and we need to pull a happy face. Amazing. Big smiles. Well done, everybody. Maybe our character is a little bit angry and we want to pull an angry face. Can you show me your angry faces at home? Very good. Well done. And maybe our character is really sleepy. Oh, can you show me your sleepy face? Oh, maybe you yawn like that. Okay, well done, everybody. Show me your happy face. Show me your sad face. Show me your angry face. Show me your sleepy face. Oh, well done. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of steps back now as we move on to our next activity. So, we have warmed up our bodies with the funky chicken. We've warmed up and stretched our bodies by painting the bubble, and we've pulled some funny faces. Oh, actually, that's something we didn't do. Can you all pull your silliest face as quickly as you can for me? Amazing. Well done. I hope I've made some parents laugh there with some of your children's funny faces. Brilliant. Okay, so we've warmed up our bodies and our faces. The next thing that we are going to warm up is our imagination. And to do this, we're going to start by talking about the song that we did last week again. So we sang Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And the first thing that I want you to do at home is imagine that you are walking through a muddy field on the farm. Shall we put our Wellington boots on before we walk through the muddy puddle? I think that's a good idea. Grab your Wellington boots, pop them on your feet, and we're going to go for a walk, and I want you to go squelch, 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 squelch. Can you do that at home with me? We're going to walk through the mud and say squelch, 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 squelch. Amazing, well done. Okay, so we've imagined now what it is like to walk through a muddy puddle, the thick, horrible mud that you get your feet stuck into. Shall we try that one more time? Let's go. Squelch, 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 squelch. Amazing. Well done, everybody. Okay, next, I want you to imagine that you are walking down a road, okay? Maybe it's your road where you live, where you might have been walking recently, but the road is going to be full of muddy puddles. So we're going to jump and we're going to go splash. I want you to jump into 3 puddles. Are you ready? We're going to keep our Wellington boots on for this one. We're going to go splash. Imagine the water coming everywhere. Another one. Splash. Amazing. One more. Splash. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. Maybe you feel a little bit soggy now. Maybe we should have put a raincoat on before we went jumping in muddy puddles. Okay. Next, we are going to walk over a pile of crunchy leaves. Okay, crunchy leaves. So, like we see on the floor in autumn time, when all of the leaves, they were green and they've fallen off onto the floor, fallen off the trees, and they've turned brown and orange. Oh, hello, Rosie. Rosie, who is 4, is joining in. It's so lovely to see you, Rosie. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to walk over the leaves and we're going to go crunch, 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 crunch. Okay, off we go. Crunch, 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 crunch. Amazing. Let's try that one more time. Walking over the crunchy leaves. Crunch, 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 crunch. Amazing. Well done, everybody. I hope this is switching your imaginations on at home. Okay, brilliant. The next one we're going to do is hot cold. So we're going to imagine that we're walking over some hot coals. So that just means the floor is super duper hot. So we're going to have to move really quickly. We're going to go hot, 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 hot. Okay? We're just saying hot, hot, hot. Let's try again. Off we go. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, brilliant. One more time. Let's try this again. Off we go. Hot, 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 hot. Well done at home. Okay, and there's one final little bit to this imagination activity. I want us to imagine that we are walking through some really thick honey. Okay, so it's going to be really, really thick and gloopy. And it might be that we can't get our legs to move very quickly because they're getting stuck in the sticky honey, okay? So let's try that all together. Walking through the honey. I can't think of a word for honey, actually. If anyone can think of a word for the sound that honey would make, pop it in the comments and we'll use that next time. Walking through the honey. One more time. It's really difficult because the honey's so sticky. I can't move my feet. Brilliant. Okay. One more step. Oh, well done, everybody. So now we are almost ready to start learning our song and learning our actions. But there's one more thing that we need to warm up today. We've warmed up our bodies, we've warmed up our imaginations, and next we need to warm up our voices. Bloop. For the honey. Bloop. I like that very much. Thank you. Evan. I hope I've said that right, Evan. Brilliant. Well done. Thank you. So we'll use that one next time. I'll write it down and I'll remember that when we walk through the honey, we say bloop. Brilliant. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to warm up our voices. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to say our name. Okay, so I'm going to say my name, Eleanor. Okay, in fact, I'm going to have a sip of water. Can you say your name to your grown-ups? I did say that right. Thank you, Claire. Okay, hope you said your name to your grown-ups. Now, I want you to whisper your name as quietly as you can. So I'm going to move a little bit closer to the camera so you can hear me. I'm going to whisper, Eleanor. So you should be whispering at home. Rosie should be going, Rosie. Evan should be going, Evan. Okay, and now I want you to shout your name as loud as you can. So I'm going to shout, Eleanor. Okay, shout your name at your grown-ups. Sorry, grown-ups at home. Hands over ears for the grown-ups, I think. Brilliant, well done. Okay, now I want you to say your name in a really low voice. So that's different to quiet. Quiet means like this, like you're whispering. But low means that it's a really, really low sound, okay? So I'm going to say my name in a low voice like this. I'm going to say, Eleanor. Can you say your names at home? I'll give everyone a little chance here. Okay, and now I want you to say your name as high as you can. So, Eleanor! Really high, excited voice. Eleanor! Okay, so you should be saying at home, Rosie and Evan. Amazing. Brilliant. Well done. Okay. Now I want you to imagine that you are holding a tennis ball. Okay, I did think about using a real tennis ball for these sessions, but I thought it was likely that I'd break something in my own house. I'm better off pretending. Okay, but if you've got something soft, a soft ball that you could throw, you could use it for this activity. So if you wanted to go and grab that now, if you're watching afterwards, you could pause the video and go and grab a soft ball for this next activity. We're going to use our vowel sounds here. Okay, so I know we've got 4 and 7. I'm not sure about anyone else that's watching. So if there's anyone anyone watching that is maybe 7, 8, they might have spoken about vowel sounds before. Okay, we're going to use our vowel sounds for this next activity. I'm going to demonstrate for you. I'm going to start with A. So I'm going to say the vowel A, the sound A. I'm going to start on a really, really low note, and I'm going to throw my ball up into the air, go up to a high note, and then catch it as I come back down to a low note. It's not as complicated as it sounds. I'm going to show you all now. So I'm going to go, A. Okay, so I'm imagining I'm throwing my ball and I'm warming up my voice, going low to high at the same time, okay? So I'm going to go, A. Amazing. Maybe you could throw with the one hand and catch with the other. Shall we have a go at that? We're going to go, A. Well done. One more with the A sound. A. Amazing. Well done, everybody. Okay, so the next one is E. We're going to make an E sound. So hold your ball in your hand. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to go, E. Try that again. 1, 2, 3. E. Amazing. One more time. I'm going to throw it in one hand and catch it in the other now. 1, 2, 3. E. Wow. Amazing. Well done. Awesome. So next, we're going to use the I sound. So we're going to go E, not E, sorry. We're going to go I. Okay? After 3. 1, 2, 3. I. Amazing. Twice more. 1, 2, 3. I. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. I. Amazing. Well done. Our voices should definitely be nice and awake now, okay? Now we're going to go, oh. So we're doing the O sound, okay? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Oh. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Amazing. Well done. The final sound is U. So we're going to go U. Okay? After 3. 1, 2, 3. U. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. U. Amazing. Once more. 1, 2, 3. U. Okay. Give yourselves a round of applause for that one. Brilliant. Well done. Okay, so the point of those exercises, using our name and using the vowel sounds, were to warm up what we call our vocal range. And I know we've got some very young children here, but perhaps that explains some of the madness to some of the parents that are watching. Okay, so that means now that we can sing lots of high notes and lots of low notes at the same time. The next thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we have really good pronunciation. That just means that we say our words really, really nice and clearly when we sing our song in a little while, okay? So we are going to do some tongue twisters. So I'm going to say a line. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds for the young people at home to say the line back to me, and then we'll try and put some of these tongue twisters together. Okay, so the first one is really, really easy. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Okay, we'll try that again. So you little ones at home, repeating after me. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Okay, and we're going to put that together now. So we're going to go red lorry, yellow lorry. And we'll try that again. Red lorry, yellow lorry. One more time. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Okay, next, we're going to try and say it over and over and over again, as many times as we can, until we get it wrong. Okay, so we're going to go red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red. Give you a couple of seconds at home. Let's try that again. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red. Okay, and if you stumbled over your words, that is absolutely okay. So the point of these tongue twisters is that they're a little bit difficult, but if we practice them lots and lots, it will make our voices really, really clear when we do our drama, okay? I'm going to do one more with you, which is a fun one. We're going to do, she sells seashells. She sells seashells. Okay, I'm getting it wrong already. She sells seashells. Hope you're trying that at home. And the next part is on the seashore. On the seashore. Okay, so I hope you've got that. We're going to try and put them both together now. We're going to go, she sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. Okay, amazing. Well done, everybody. If anyone would like to put in the comments how they found those tongue twisters. They're a bit difficult. Did we stumble over our words a little bit? Or were they super easy and do you think they were really fun? Okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to calm ourselves down, ready for the main part of this session today. So I just want you to take a few deep breaths into your belly, okay? We're going to imagine that we've got a balloon in our belly, and when we breathe in, we want the balloon to get really big, and when we breathe out, we want the balloon to get smaller and smaller and smaller, okay? So let's breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in through the nose and out through your mouth for me. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, amazing. So the song that we're doing today, excuse me just a moment. The song that we're doing today, it links to the theme of springtime. Okay, so it's spring at the moment outdoors, although it's quite hot today, so it feels a little bit like summer, but it is springtime outdoors. So I just want to talk for a minute about the things that happen during the springtime. So if there are any young people that have any ideas about what happens in springtime or what you think of when I say spring, pop it in the comments for me. So it always makes me think of the blossom on the trees. So we talked earlier about how in the autumn the leaves fall off the trees, but in the springtime, after the winter, the leaves come back and sometimes we see some beautiful pink blossom on the trees, which is absolutely lovely. So that's what I think of when I think of springtime. Okay, so some other things that happen in the springtime, lots of baby animals are born. So if you live anywhere near the countryside, you might have seen some baby lambs if you've been out walking. There's also lots of baby cows and baby chicks. And we all put baby chicks on our Easter bonnets when we make them, don't we? Rosie says flowers growing and apples growing. Brilliant. Does Rosie like apples? Yeah, so we get a lot more fruit as well that grows in the springtime. Absolutely right, Rosie. Well done, you. Brilliant work. Okay. So the song that we're learning today It's all about flowers. So Rosie, absolutely perfect. Flowers growing. The song we're learning today is called I Like the Flowers. Sorry, I'm just turning my notes over so I can see them here. Does anybody have a favourite flower or a favourite colour of flower? So it might be the same colour that your paint was when we painted our bubble earlier on today. So maybe your favourite flower is purple. I've got some flowers here. In fact, I'm going to bring these over to show the young people. We've had these for a couple of weeks now, but these are roses and they are white. Beautiful white roses, okay? So tell me in the comments, or tell your grown-up if you're watching afterwards, what your favourite flower is, what your favourite colour flower, or if you know a type of flower like a rose or a daffodil or a daisy, you can tell us that as well. Okay, so I'm going to start teaching you this song, and I think we're going to do the actions first, okay? So, sorry everyone. It's very, very hot in here. The first action is this. We're going to make the shape of a flower with our hands. I'll come a little bit closer so you can see me. I'm going to make the shape of a flower. Okay, so can everybody at home make that shape for me? The flower. Okay, and the next shape is this. We're going to do this twice. So this is the action for daffodils. It's not Makaton or sign language or anything. It's just the action that goes with the song that we're going to do in a little bit. Oh, Claire, bluebells. Well done, Evan. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, I love bluebells too. Really beautiful flowers. So let's go through our actions one more time. We've got the flowers and we've got the daffodils. The daffodils. Our next action is going to be the mountain. So we're going to put our hands together and make a big triangle shape like a mountain. The mountain. Okay, and our next action is going to be rolling hills. So you're going to bring your hands into fists, bring them in front of your chest, and it's not like we're punching, we're going to roll. Okay. The next action is this. So in the song, this goes with I like the fireside, okay? So this is a little bit like we're lighting a fire, okay? And I know a lot of the young people won't be familiar with how we might light a fire without matches or electric lighters, but if anybody at home is asking questions, maybe it's an opportunity to talk to them about how we would make a fire without matches or without a lighter. Super, super exciting. Okay, so we're going to do this action. And the next one is, we've got like the fireside when the lights are low. So we're going to do this. It's like a little shimmy. I'll move back a little bit so you can see me. And the final action is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's try that all together. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, amazing. So I'll just go through those one more time so the young people at home have all got these actions. So the first one is the flowers. And the next one is the daffodils. And then we have the mountain and the rolling hills. Then we like the fireside when the lights are low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you the tune to our song, okay? So if you can guess where you think those actions might go in our tune, then absolutely have a go, but we're going to try it again all together at the end, okay? So I'll do it similar to the tongue twister, so I will sing a line and the young people can sing that line back to me and then we'll put it all together at the end in a few minutes, okay? So it goes. I like the flowers. I'll give you a chance to sing that back to me. Let's try that again. I like the flowers. Amazing, okay. I like the daffodils. I like the daffodils. I like the mountains. I like the mountains. I like the rolling hills. I like the rolling hills. I like the fireside. I like the fireside. When the lights are low, singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo. Amazing, let's do that last one more time. Singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo. Okay, well done everyone. So let's see if you can join in with me, and we're going to sing this through a couple of times so you get a chance to join in. We're going to go, I like the flowers, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, and I like the fireside when the lights are low, singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo. I like the flowers, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, and I like the fireside when the lights are low, singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo. One more time. I like the flowers, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, and I like the fireside when the lights are low, singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo. Give yourselves a massive clap. Okay, so now that you have had a chance to learn those actions and learn the song and go through it a couple of times, I think it's now time for our final performance, okay? So if there are any grown-ups in your house that aren't already in the room with you, maybe you'd like to come and get them now, sit them down in front of you, and you're going to pretend that you are on a big stage with a spotlight shining just on you, and you're going to perform this song for your household, okay? It's going to be amazing. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to go and grab them if there's anybody you want to get to watch your performance of this song. If you're watching afterwards, you can pause the live video, go and grab someone to watch you. Okay, are we ready? Stand up nice and tall, ready for your performance. I like the flowers, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, and I like the fireside when the lights are low, singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo. And again, I like the flowers, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, and I like the fireside when the lights are low, singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo. I like the flowers, I like the daffodils, and I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, and I like the fireside when the lights are low, singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, singing a doo-wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo, wop-a-doo. Little ones, stand up nice and tall and give your parents or grown-ups a bow. Grown-ups, let's give the young people a massive round of applause. Well done. Brilliant. I hope you all liked that song this week. There wasn't a backing track with that one because that's a bit of an enigma, that song. I don't think anyone really knows exactly where it came from. And there aren't any backing tracks for that one. So what we just did when we sing without a backing track, for anyone that's interested, is called singing a cappella. Okay? If anyone's seen the film Pitch Perfect, that's how they sing in that, a cappella. Okay, awesome. Okay, we've got a couple of minutes left. So, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to play a game. I think everyone will know it. It's called musical statues, okay? So, obviously, I'm not there in your home with you, so I'm not going to be able to see who's standing still like a statue. So, grown-ups, keep an eye on the little ones, and little ones, keep an eye on your grown-ups, like I said before, okay? But the goal in this one is that we're going to freeze like some of these springtime things, okay? So I might say, freeze like a flower, and you have to make a flower, or you could do the action from our song before. Or I might say, freeze like a sheep, and you have to get on the floor and pretend to be a sheep, okay? And I want your parents to see your best dance moves, okay? So I'm not going to see them, but I want your parents to be able to see your best dance moves, okay? So I'm going to put my music on now. Okay, everybody start having a little dance. Freeze like a flower. Quick as you can, quick as you can, quick as you can. Amazing. Okay, carry on dancing. Maybe you're twirling around with your grown-ups. Freeze like a little lamb. Okay, so get on the floor and pretend to be a little lamb. And what sound do lambs make? Can we make the sound that a lamb makes? Yeah, so a lamb goes ba. So have a go at home. Can you say ba? Amazing. Off we go. Freeze like a cow. Okay, so get on all fours, pretend to be a cow, and we're going to make the sound that cows make. We did this last week. For anyone that was in that session, we're going to go moo. Okay, well done. Let's try one more time. We're going to go moo. Okay, and carry on dancing. I want you to freeze like a blossom tree. So stand up nice and tall like a tree. Go up on your tippy toes so you're even taller. Amazing. Well done at home, everybody. Okay, carry on dancing. Oh, if the music comes on. There we go. And now, finally, I want you to freeze like the sunshine. So we see a little bit more of the sunshine in spring. So I want you to make your body really, really big and freeze like the sunshine with a big smile on your face. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. Okay. So now we're going to have a nice little stretch to end our session. This is a good place to start. So let's stretch as wide as we can here and make ourselves as small as we can into a little ball on the floor. I'm not going to go right down because you won't be able to see me. And stretch up to the ceiling and reach down and touch your toes. And up to the ceiling again. And reach down and touch your toes. Okay, let's stretch our legs. So let's see if you can bend your knee and grab your foot and just stretch your legs. Okay, because we have done quite a bit of leaping about today. So we're going to stretch out and relax. Take some deep breaths and catch your breath again. If you were jumping around dancing, you were a little bit excited. And let's stretch one arm. And let's stretch the other arm. Okay, and this week we're going to cool down our voices too, which people don't talk about very often, but we're going to cool down our voices. So I want you to make this funny sound like a horse. So you're pressing your lips together and you're blowing air through your lips. I'll come a bit closer so you can see me. Okay, have a go blowing through your lips. Okay, and now I want you to go from a super duper high sound to a super duper low sound like this. We're going to go. And one more time, we're going to go. And let's just do one more. And I said that was one more time, but one more. Okay, so that brings us towards the end of our session today. I would love if you could pop in the comments, if you're still watching, what your favourite part of today's session was, okay? So I'll do a little recap of what we've done today. So first, we talked a little bit about drama and what drama is. So maybe you learned something new today and you absolutely loved that. We warmed up our bodies. We did the funky chicken. So we practiced our counting skills. So maybe if you really like maths at school, that was a really good one for you. We tried to be some different characters, didn't we? So we had the funky dog, we had the funky horse. So maybe that was your favourite bit, getting to pretend to be your own character, yeah? We also talked about painting our bubble. So we had a really good stretch there, and you got a chance to think about your favourite colour. Claire, you liked singing the song It May Rain Now. I doubt it. I bet you have beautiful voices. Absolutely beautiful voices. And it's super duper lovely for parents to be singing with their children. I think, well, I know that a lot of the time as we get older we stop singing because we think that we can't, we think that we don't have a good voice. And I think culturally, unless you're someone that sings regularly, maybe you've got faith and you go to church or temple and you sing there, but apart from that, culturally we don't really sing unless we are performers. But it's really, really great. It's a great way to express yourselves, and it's lovely for you to model that for your child, and they will be learning from you. So it's absolutely lovely. Brilliant. We also today we used our imagination to pretend to be walking over different surfaces, the hot coals in the horrible crispy leaves. Yeah, we used our faces to pull some different types of faces. You pulled a funny face. You haven't sung since he was a toddler. Oh, well, hopefully having a little sing-song together today has been a really positive thing for you. Yeah, I'm sure it's been absolutely wonderful. That's really lovely to hear, though, that you've done that today. Thank you, Claire, for your comment. That's absolutely lovely. Okay, we've also did our vocal warm-ups, which were a little bit silly, but might have been really fun. So if you really enjoyed that, let us know. And then obviously we learnt our song, I Like the Flowers, and that is a song that you can sing at home all the time. Maybe you could teach it to your friends if you're talking to any of your friends on FaceTime or Zoom or anything at the moment. Brilliant. Okay, so that brings me to the end of my session today. Thank you for those of you that have been watching and commenting, and I hope those of you that are watching after the fact really enjoy it. It would be great if you could pop your comments and any questions that you might have for me in the comment section. That just really helps the Active Wellbeing Society to see what's working, see what the audience is enjoying and liking, and it does help me as a facilitator as well. I said last week that obviously I'm very much used to having a classroom full of children in front of me, giving me feedback and seeing their lovely smiley faces. So it is very, very different for me. So any comments that you have during the session or afterwards are super helpful for me. So I thank you in advance for those. Thank you, Claire. You stay safe as well. Yes, thank you again to Sports England for supporting tours at this time, the Active Wellbeing Society. There are lots of other classes that are on, dance classes for children, classes for adults. We've got people talking about anxiety management and meditation. Obviously, I said at the beginning, I'm also a yoga teacher, so that's a real passion of mine. And there's absolutely loads. So I believe the timetable will be coming out either today or tomorrow. It's normally around Sunday, Monday time for the rest of the week. I can tell you now, I'm not doing this session at the same time next Sunday because I'm on a course, but I will be here on Friday at 1 o'clock instead. Thank you, Rosie. Enjoyed this and performed the song for her daddy. Will it be on again? Yeah, so as I just said, I'm here on Friday at 1 o'clock, and the week after that I'll be back to my Sunday session. I've just got a prior commitment next week that means I can't be here at exactly the same time, but hopefully you'll be free on Friday. So that'll be 1 o'clock till 1:45 on Friday. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Hope the little ones are feeling good, and I will see you all soon. Bye.